to hook a phone line up into my daughter's room, that's going to cost me the hundreds of dollars. Well, Scott Kramer is here with us today, and you brought us an outstanding value.
A great value from Olympia, and let's talk about Olympia for a second. It's been around 100 years. If you go back, you probably have an old Olympia typewriter in your house, an old Olympia adding machine. Now they've taken their great expertise in the consumer market, brought it into the phone technology market, and you talk about 2.4 gigahertz technology. But let's take that one step further with the digital spread spectrum technology. That's going to mean higher security. Let's just take a look at things today. There's a high amount of identity theft out there. You hear about it every day. People getting into your trash, getting into your computer. They can eavesdrop on your phone. I'm going to show you quickly how they can do that right here. This is a scanner. You can scan police bands, fire emergency bands, and everything. Also, if you have an old 900 megahertz phone at home, people can pick up your conversations with this. Not with the 2.4 from Olympia with the digital spread spectrum. This is no longer a factor. People aren't going to be able to pick up your information.
Now, something that I didn't realize is not all 2.4 gigahertz phones have the DSS system.
Exactly. The phone we're offering today has that, which is going to be a higher frequency, harder for people to pick up on. They can't pick up on it with that scanner. That's why you need to take the opportunity to upgrade your phone system. If you have those old 900 megahertz phones, take a look at what we're offering today. An incredible value, the base unit, which is your answer machine, also with one phone in it. You're going to get another phone, which we're going to call a satellite phone, okay? 2 phones, earbuds for each phone, interchangeable faceplates. But let's talk about how easy this thing is to get going. You get it home, you get it out of the box. Here's your base unit. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to plug one into the receptacle of the plug to get it power, okay? This is your phone jack. It's going to go right into the wall. That's it. None of the other phones throughout the house. Remember, it'll support up to 4 phones. You're only going to have 1 phone jack. So what are we going to have? No more of this.
No more of this phone cord.
No more tripping over the phone.
Is that yours?
This is done, right?
But we've all done that, and then we move the room around, and now we move the bed to the other side or whatever it might be.
Trying to get organized.
But you've got to leave that phone on the other side, otherwise you've got that cord that's running it there. You try to run it under the carpet. You think we're hiding it. This is something that everybody needs. But here's the beautiful thing. You don't have to have that phone cord with all the additional units. Now, this will support up to 4 more units, and all you simply need to do is take this one, you plug it in to a regular outlet, not into a phone line, into a regular outlet, which means you can now have a phone out in the garage. You can have a phone up in the basement, or in the basement. You can have it up in the attic. You can have it anywhere. We all know about those important phone calls that we miss because we don't have the phone right there. This is great, too, because it does have the caller ID in it. Within every single one of the phones, you can register individual phone numbers, up to 50 name and number. I was telling you, it's one of the greatest things for my kids, because my son can now call his grandmother out in California. He's 5 years old. He's not going to remember the entire number and the area code and the one first and all that kind of stuff. He can just simply walk up. He hits memory 2, and that immediately calls his grandmother. Memory 1 calls his grandmother right here in town, memory 2, and then on memory 3, that's mom's cell phone, then dad's cell phone, just when they want to get in touch with us. We're also including a rebate in here, so you get a $10 off rebate, which takes it to, you know what? I thought so. It is actually, there is a $20 rebate. Okay, good, because we were asking about that before. I said, I thought for sure there was a $20 rebate, which will take that price down to $59.94. You are getting 2.4 gigahertz phones with digital spread spectrum technology.
And the digital answering machine.
Unbelievable. Well, and the answering machine. We haven't even
I was thumbing through the channels yesterday on another network, and they were offering a phone $20 more without the answering machine. Why would you want a phone system integrated in your house without an answering machine? This is one-stop shopping right here. You're going to get this home, the Olympia brand, take it out of the box. You're going to plug this phone in for 10 hours. That's it. Another neat thing about it, when you have the satellite phones, once you plug those into your wall receptacle, and we're going to show that in a second, once you plug that into your wall receptacle, it takes 30 seconds for this satellite to register with the base. You don't have to program it. You don't have to sit there and go through so many menu functions and everything like that to program it. It does it automatically, automatic registration.
It's great. Now, you're also going to be getting, along with this, the different color plates on here. You have the blue, you have the just regular tan, and then you also have like a beautiful gray shade. That way everybody can have their own, for the daughters, for anybody. You'll be able to take this out onto the patio. It's on 2 flexible payments, at $39.97. We're going to talk about the clarity of this phone. You can also do text messaging with these phones. That's one of the other features you have. In addition to that, you can leave a memo on here. This is perfect if you just want to leave a quick memo to the kids and be able to do that. Let's give you all the different features that this phone does have. You are going to get 2 sets of the earbuds, too. 2.4 gigahertz, digital spread spectrum. You get the digital answering machine along with that, so there is no tape. You have the caller ID, call waiting capable. All you have to do is sign up for that. 2 of the handsets. You get the call transfer from handset to handset. You have 3 different